Hello, class. This is Dr. Ogilvy. I'm offering you some help in posting questions and interacting on the course website under the discussion board. I'm logged in with my student account, so everything should look just exactly like it looks when you are accessing as a student. On the discussion board, which I have clicked on, you can see that I have many unread posts because I do not interact here as a student, but I have this account so that I can check to make sure things are working well for you. For example, there are 12 unread posts on Java issues. There's 5 on the course syllabus. In your role as a student, you should keep up with all of these posts, whether you post anything or not, because you can pick up some things that you may have not thought about, or if you have a question about something, like for example, virtual slides, then you should click to open that as I am doing now, and then click on the name here to open up the thread. And you can see that there is a post by one of your classmates and a response by our TA. Now you can collect all of those by just selecting all and then collect. And then you can scroll down and you can see the complete dialogue. So the question was here. I was wondering what the sample virtual slide quiz is, and then the response here by RTA. Now, if you would like to post something, let me back up here a moment and use the menu up here to go back to the forum for virtual slides. And if you wanted to post something, another question under this forum, then you would simply create a thread, and it will create a new thread under this forum title, virtual slides. So let's create one, and you title it and say maybe virtual slides do not work, and then you can say please help, and then put your message, etc., etc., and then you just click submit, and you see your message has appeared here, and it's under my name because I'm registered. Now eventually I will go and delete this. So back to the discussion board as a whole, you see that there is a topic for almost everything in the course. Right now there are 12 unread interactions on the discussion board for Module 1. These are any questions about lecture topics and anything related to Module 1. So let's click on this. I'm going to click on the Module 1 title, and you can see the thread here. If you want to collect all of these, you can just go like this and collect, and then you can just read them all and see the responses. And again, if you want to respond to something, just back up to Module 1, and then you can do these individually. If you click on, say, this one, you can see that there is very interesting dialogue about lecture microscopes, on the lecture microscopes and microscopy, slide 23. So if you select all of them and then collect, and then you can interact and read and decide if you want to join into the discussion. So I think that should be pretty clear, and let's take advantage of this. We even have a forum for each of the module quizzes. So when the quiz is over, you see there's only one post, and that's what our TA created for each module quiz. And when if you have a question about the first module quiz, for example, this is where you would post it. And you can you can respond to her post by just simply putting reply here, or if you back up here to this one, you don't want to create a new thread here. What you want to do is to go into this one, and then you want to respond. Any questions here? So you would say reply, and then you would put your question. Question 1 in module 1 quiz is unclear. Please review. it, and that, I'll just put that. And then once we do that, you see, then there is a post. And if you have a different question, you can post it under a different thread. So you would go back to Forum, Module Quizzes in Module 1, and then you can post another one. And I'm just going to post another response to our TAs. You would go back to the root one unless you were going to join in and respond to what I have posted. So you would say reply again, and always when you do, say a module one, question one, and the phrase of the question is, and then you could type the first few words of the question so we can really be sure that which question you're asking about, and then submit that. So you see, that would be a second post, though. We could have any number of posts in response to that, and then when the quiz is over, we deal with it. So anyway, the same forums are created for the midterm exam and the final exam, and of course all these others. So if you haven't been visiting the discussion board, please get caught up and review them, get all your posts read so it's clean, and then each time you go, you can see if there's some new interaction. So that's about it for the discussion board. And just before I leave, I want to point out that the frequently asked questions troubleshooting should be very valuable, because our TA and the instructors in this course put this up here to help you. For example, we've had questions about the lectures and the narrated lectures. Where do you get the interactive questions? And of course, that's on the narrated lectures, not the PDF. But this is where you would find that out. Communication about the discussion board, exam, quiz, and migration troubleshooting. So visit these before you post a question, because many of your questions will be answered. So that's about it. Good luck, and until the next time, this is Dr. Ogilvy signing off.